Welcome back to G&G Customs. As you can see, today we have the Jeep back in the shop. It's a 2016 JK, 64,000 miles. I've been noticing a few drips of oil underneath the rig for a while. Kind of ignored it, hoped it would go away. It got worse. So it's a dreaded oil cooler. So today we'll be replacing that oil cooler. We'll bring y'all along for the show. I went ahead and bought the Dorman kit. There's the part number. As you can see, it has the aluminum replacement oil cooler housing. This is the actual oil cooler. Comes with a filter, all new intake gaskets, and the gaskets for the cooler housing, obviously. A new oil filter cap. I'm going ahead and do spark plugs while I'm in there. I'm going to replace the sensors while I'm in there as well, just so, while I'm in there, get it all done. Okay, so we have the Dorman unit here. We got the little gaskets put in that came with the kit. It also comes with a new oil cooler to go up here. We'll put it on there. According to the directions here, they want that tightened to 9 inch-pounds. I went up and borrowed I didn't have an inch-pound torque wrench yet. So I went up and borrowed one from a local parts store. 9 is not very much. This kit comes with all the hardware needed for oil cooler and for the whole assembly when we get down into it here in a little bit. All right, so these little screws that hold the oil cooler to the housing ended up being a T30 Torx. So we'll get some of those put in and torqued down properly. Now we'll start tearing this thing apart. First we'll pull the air box and this intake. And we'll pull this cover. It just pops off there pretty easy. We'll set it there. And there's a few brackets on the side of the intake that holds the intake. We'll pull off and I can follow along the way. That bracket right there, we took the two bolts. We just took them loose for now. Probably end up having to come all the way out of there. And then over here, there's two 10mm, all these are 10mm right there. Right there. There's two down in there that I don't know if I might have to get to or not. That might be. Upper manifold bolts are 8 mm. I don't know if you see if we can show you. There's a nut. Let's see. Where's one down in there? Let's see if I can get it out. All right, guys. So I got down to the oil cooler, got it out of there. There's quite a bit of liquid oil and a freeze that came out of the oil cooler when I took it off. You'd be surprised how much it can hold down there, though. So I'm gonna continue softening it up. I'm gonna clean up the parts and start going back together with it. All right, got the oil cooler back in there. Got it all cleaned up. Got the hoses on the back, the two sensors. Now I'm going to torque it and just work my way back up in reverse order. These are 9 foot-pounds. All right, that's all torqued down. Get the hose on the back. Got the sensors hooked up. Torque those to, I think the Dorman direction said 19 foot-pounds or 15 foot-pounds. Now I'm going to clean up around the intake ports a little, vacuum it out, open it up, look in there at the valves, make sure there ain't nothing sitting on top of those. And then I'll clean up that lower intake and get it put back on there. So I got the lower manifold put in, torqued down in sequence. I think it's 106 inch-pounds. And I got the injectors plugged back in. I'm about to plug in the fuel rail. Then I almost forgot. I need to change the spark plug before I get this upper manifold back on. Glad you guys reminded me about that. So these coil packs are held in there with a 10 millimeter. I got the ones on the passenger side unhooked, unplugged. See if I can get them out of there. With the NGK spark plug laser iridium. There's a part number. I'm an NGK guy. I really like them. So I think the stock one's a Champion, which is cool too. But I mean, why not go back with NGK? These are laser iridium too. I don't know. I mean, I guess that's good. 5/8 spark plug socket. You get the job done. Yep. You know, it has a little piece of rubber in there to hold the spark plug. You can get it in and out of it. They're down in there kind of deep. So be careful because that will get stuck on the spark plug just like it did. And it'll come out with it. And then you'll be looking for it. You just pull out. I'll go back. I'll put a little more dielectric gel on there when I go back in there. It's going to be deep enough. Pretty clean down in there, surprisingly. That ain't it though. I have a long extension. Tell you what, I'm tired of climbing up on this bumper. Yeah. I don't know if you can see that. They don't look too bad. We'll change them out. Put some brand new ones in there since we're right here. Hopefully. Very, very, very long time before we're back in here. Well, we got it all back together. Just bleeding the coolant system right now. I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't a fun job, but it's a whole lot better than paying the dealership or somebody else $1,700 to do it. Thanks for watching.